Hi, welcome to Half-Ass Reviews. My name is Alex, as you know, and today, or tonight, it's like 12:30 at night. Um, I'm just gonna do my quick what I think of the new iPhone 5, the new iPod Touch, the new iPod Nano, and the new, well, not I guess not the new iOS 6. Um, so I guess we get started. The iPhone 5, I mean, as you probably already know by now, has been leaked all over the internet. I mean, initially I thought it was just a throw off where it's not going to look anything like that. It's just something to throw everyone off the trail. But it turns out it's, identical. um, Same with the screen. It has the 4-inch screen now, um, which is nice. I mean, a lot of phones have had, 4-inch and above the past 2 years. I, for one, have a Galaxy S2 Skyrocket, which has a 4.5-inch screen. Um, you know, had it. It's nice, It's not that, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm really tired. So yeah, it's a four-inch screen. It has a resolution of 1100, I believe. Let's see, where is it? Find it. I don't know. But it's basically taller. It's not any wider. It still has a 640 pixels, but it's like 1162 or 1164 or something or other. Oh, here it is. 1136 by 640 resolution. It still has the same 326 pixels as well. It has a much higher color saturation, 44% as they say. Um, so it's the, I think it's like the sRBG color gamma. I forgot what they called it. Anyway, it's more saturated, it's more natural, which is nice. They added LTE, which is a big one. People have been wanting that. I've had LTE on my phone. I honestly care less. I mean, I had to buy more batteries for my phone. Here's the original battery. I got one here, another one, and I got 3 more in my bag. And then I have the one in my phone, which barely gets me through like 7, 8 hours, maybe. Um, that's on LTE. Wi-Fi is a different story. But it supports GPRS, Edge, Evo, or EVDO, HSPA, HSPA plus, and then DCHSDPA. Sorry, it's all a tongue twister, and then LTE. So it supports a lot of bands. So they're launching to a lot of carriers. The Wi-Fi has been updated. It's a dual band N now. It supports a theoretical up to 150 megabytes, which is nice, I guess. I don't think it has that MIMO antenna. I think it just has 2 antennas. It supports 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Okay, so let's see. They also added an A6 chip to it, which they haven't said, but it's only assumed that it's a quad core because it's twice as fast. But it could be wrong. It has twice as fast graphics, so it could be a 4-core. Not a 4-core, sorry. It could be maybe a 6-core, 8-core graphics. We don't know. I mean, nothing's been said. Some of the specs they give are 8 hours in LTE browsing time, 8 hours of talk time, 10 hours of video playback, and like 225 hours of standby or something. Which is pretty good. It's actually worse than the iPhone 4, but as you add more cores, as you know, the battery life will go down. But since the iPhone 4S, they've improved it, which is good. They've added all new earbuds, these things called earpods, which kind of fit in your ear, which are, well, interesting looking. I kind of want to try them just to see what they sound, because they sound better as, I mean, I can imagine. I mean, why would you roll out all new earphones, put such a hype on them, and then they sound terrible? Stupid. Let's see. They've added new new speaker to it. It's a 5 magnet instead of a 2 magnet, so it sounds better for the iPhone speaker. It has the same 8 megapixel camera, but now it has panorama, which can stitch a photo into 28 megapixels. So I'm assuming that's a little over 4 or 5 photos together. Camera, they said it's 40% faster photo capture, better low light, improved noise reduction, more clarity, better stabilization for HD video. And now they've added a FaceTime HD camera, so it's not VGA anymore. It's a 720p HD, which is nice. Connector. They've added a lightning connector. It's their new connector now. They got rid of the 30 pin, so now it's this little tiny thing. It's like 80% smaller. Sorry, it's you can't put it in wrong, which is nice. It's supposed to be, I guess, for the next decade. It's a new decade connector, so that'll be fun to try. They already have adapters out. They're like $30 or something. They have the new maps, which, I mean, they got rid of Google, so they had to build something. And you know, the first, I guess you could say, version 1.0, it's not gonna have everything. People expect it to, oh, it doesn't have this and have that. Well, big deal. Just deal with it, you know. Just wait. We'll get better. It has turn-by-turn built in. It has flyover. They use, I believe, is it MapQuest? Their maps. I don't remember off the top of my head what maps they use. But I'm down to try it. I have the new iPad. So my iPad will get Siri and also get the new maps. So look forward to that. Okay, so speaking of Siri, they added some new things to Siri. You can open apps. You can ask it for sports scores, restaurant stuff. You can Siri can post Facebook and Twitter stuff, that good stuff. Let's see, the new iCloud integration, everything's kind of integrated, but that's whatever. I mean, that's nothing new. Anything else? Not really. Okay, let's go switch over to the new iPods, which I think that's the most exciting part. I mean, considering how much they've updated the iPods, it's ridiculous. Okay, we'll start with the iPod Nano. The iPod Nano, it's multi-touch. They made it a 2.5-inch screen and up from I think a 1.5. It has a home button. It's in all the colors. It has big side buttons. Now the icons they're not square anymore. They're circular. So I guess it's like supposed to match your finger or something. It comes with the new earpod things. What else do they got? It plays video now, which, yay. It has Bluetooth, which is nice. It has radio, which is new. It's got the Nike Plus for the fitness. You can do photos. It's multi-touch, which is nice. Oh, I'm going off. Podcast, nothing new. Has accessibility, iTunes, nothing new there. What else? Okay, let's do the iPod Touch. Now the iPod Touch is gone under a huge revamp. They actually have colors now for it. They have looks like gold or green, red, white, blue, and black. Now it has the 4-inch Retina screen, identical to the one that's in the iPhone 5. It has now a 5 megapixel camera, which is the same one that's in the new iPad 3. It has Siri. It supports all the new iOS features of iOS 6. It has a dual core chip, so it's everything that's in the iPad 2 that is now in the new iPod. And now actually there's 2 models of the iPod. They kept the 4th generation. Now the base model, they don't have 8 GB, they have 16. It's still $299 or $199, sorry. 32 GB for $249. And now the new one starts at 32 GB and $300. and they have a 64 gigabyte that goes up to 400, which isn't bad for the features. I mean, it's almost I mean, it's essentially like the phone without the phone. Um, so yeah, I mean, they didn't do anything with the new iPad. You know, no Mac Minis or anything. Or not Mac Minis, iPad Minis or anything like that. You know, that's probably gonna come maybe in January or March, depends when they do the new release. Um, they kept the iPod Classic, which, you know, I mean, there's people gonna still buy them. Some people still want 160 gigabytes to hold their damn music. I, for one, don't care. I'd like to have more storage for all my games. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a good, strong release. Not as, you know, I thought it'd be bigger. I mean, from what, you know, they've kind of let on, you know. I get it, they have a new iPhone, has all the new stuff. I mean, they're probably holding it back until now, you know, when the LTE market has matured and the screen size, like maybe they're waiting for this specific technology to release a bigger screen with the new technology. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, a 3.5 inches is small. I mean, if you're coming from a big one, if a 3.5-inch screen is all you know, then it's not gonna seem that big of a deal. You know, oh, it's 3.5. That's not so bad. Whatever. But if you're coming from like a phone like mine that has a 4.5-inch screen, it's a big difference. I mean, it's big. I mean, you know, but I mean, I'm excited. I'm thinking about getting one. I don't know yet. Depends how long it's sold out for. Even I mean, I'd be amazed if they didn't sell it at all. But I know that's not gonna be the case because they're expected to sell like 10 million or 15 million this weekend, which is crazy. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's my take on everything. I'm excited to try the new stuff out at the Apple Store and you know, get it and review it. You know, it's just that's how new stuff works from Apple. There's huge hype and you're like, oh yay, or whatever. But oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry, this is weird timing. But the iPod Touch now has this thing. It's this loop. Or no, it's not a loop. It's a button on the back. You press it out and you can put a loop through it. What is it called? Oh, the loop. Okay, so the iPod Touch loop. It comes with the iPod. So this is now this loop that attaches. So if you want to use it for video, it's kind of like a standstill camera now. So you can hit it. It's like a wrist strap. So sorry for throwing that in so late. I just totally forgot about it. But yeah, that's it. And I will. I mean, I'll get back to you with more videos once I get my hands on some of this stuff, and I'll let you know what I think of it. I mean, it's all exciting. But yeah, sorry for taking so much of your time. But there's a lot to get through. I mean, they released a crap load of stuff. You know. So yeah, I will see you guys later.